So now we're going to look at problem 11.2.7, and this one is using this diagram here. So we're going to try and use that diagram right there. And the important thing to know is what's the median. Okay, so the median in a triangle, so they're saying that BX is the median. Well, that's very helpful because the median means that it cuts it in half. Okay? And so they're giving us this information that X is halfway between of the base. Okay, so X is halfway between, so AX equals, the length of AX equals AC. And the other thing they're telling us is that Y, point Y, is the median of BX. So they're telling us that this point Y here is halfway between. So those are going to be very useful for us in figuring out what to do here. Okay, so let's see what we can tell. So remember that we'd always get back to this idea that the area of the triangle equals a half of the base times the height. Okay. But what about, so let's compare these two. So we have the big triangle. And what about the little triangle? Well, remember its base is, it's just 1/2 of the base of the other, right? So we go back to say 1/2, but the other one is 1/2 of the base. But then what about the height? Well, the height, it just goes up to that median, so it's half as tall too. So it's half the height. Okay, so what's the relationship between these two? So if you compare them, you say, okay, well, the halves will cancel out. Okay, they're both getting multiplied by a half. We've got the BH in both of them, so it looks like the relationship is BH to a half times a half, BH, right? So say, okay, I guess I can see the relationship there. So now, what I really have is, the first triangle is the relationship, well, it's times a half the area, but we're going to let that cancel out, right? Okay, so yeah, both of them are times a half, right? This one's times a half, and this one's times a half. But what's the relationship between these two? Well, it seems like this one's going to be 4 times as big. Okay, so the other one's going to be 4 times smaller. So if the area of this, so the area of the big triangle, area equals 26,